Hi guys, welcome back at long last again to Fallen Plays Morrowind. It's taken a while again. I'm not even going to... Well, I am going to explain that because this time it's kind of different. You see, in fact, I had recorded a new session. I had played it, I had recorded it, but the problem was that I rage quit. Yes, even I apparently am capable of rage quitting. I didn't think I had it in me, but I do. That's because it went extremely poorly, like extremely poorly. It wasn't even funny anymore. I mean, when I get beaten, like when I get curb stormed really badly, most of the time I'm actually able to laugh about it, to think like, ah, well, I just suck, you know? And just kind of laugh about it, about how bad apparently it is. And I just pick up where I leave off and do good things. Except that this time it's not that easy, because I was being ripped to shreds, I didn't have a good save, I was running out of potions, and everything was going wrong all the time. And then it reaches a point where it just isn't funny anymore, and you can't make it funny by laughing artificially. So you just it just gets frustrating, and that's what it did. I was actually, while recording, and this is really bad that I did that, but I was actually like swearing into the mic, like, for fuck's sake, you know, and that's just bad. Then you know that this is not a good session, not a good recording session to actually publish. So I decided against it. I might actually, if you guys want it, and if I were you, I wouldn't. But I could post like the highlights, aka the parts where I screamed the loudest and was like, no. I might actually just edit that in, you know, in the video, in this particular video, so you guys know what I'm talking about. But nah, I don't know. It was just extremely bad, and I ended up just completely and totally. They weren't actually attacking me. I kind of feel bad about killing that guy. On the other hand, they are really taking good revenge now, so I don't really see why I should feel so sorry for them. Yeah, okay, fuck off, lads. Really, fuck off. This is no fun anymore. Okay, got those. Time for sleep. Just to bring you guys up to speed. Oh, hello, great bear. Just to bring you guys up to speed, we are now at a point where we need to infiltrate Castle Karstaag, because all these things are dead, and I think that the dear people over at Skull Village believe that the person in Castle Karstaag either is behind it or has an answer to it. So that's where we're going, just to find out what the hell is happening. By the way, just to make you guys, you know, to ensure that I won't be quite as exasperated in the future, I did a few things. You know, I came prepared. One, the Indoril shield, because this shield is quite good. But it's also only got a condition of 400. I was not aware of this. So I just dropped the other shield like, yeah, cool. This one has 900. Almost twice as much. So yeah, this shield is just utter crap. I'll be using it as long as that goes, then I'll be using this as long as this goes, and then I'll be switching to this blade, because I think... I'm not even sure it does more damage, but I think it's faster. Actually, I don't know. Whatever, we'll see. Also, just so you know, so you won't be thinking like, what, did he have such trouble with this? No, the castle is not the problem. The problem is something else, and if we're lucky, we'll find out in this session. But first I'll need to spend some time, you know, going through this castle. So yeah, the drawback, of course, of replaying this is that I already know what's happening, so I can't really pretend like, oh my god, I'm so surprised. So yeah, that's a bit of a drawback, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, gotta do a voice again, which is now talking to Krish. Wow, a dark elf, ugly thing, aren't you? Too tall. What business you got at Castle Karstaag? And make it quick, no time to talk. He's like a midget version of Jason Statham. I just, you know, trying to do that for some reason. I don't know why. Just that's how it works. Dead Horkers? Rancid Horker meat. You're asking the wrong guy. I know someone who might be able to help though, but I've got my own problems. Your own problems? Do people like you have problems then? The master, Karstaag that is, has taken off. Gone. Don't know why. Don't know where. Didn't seem like he was coming back. So, some of the boys and I figured we'd take over the place. Dorcas be running the show upstairs. Moron. Toady. Master's pet. So, judging by the fact that you're actually standing here as opposed to upstairs, I figure that you weren't actually successful at taking over the place. Right, sneak attack from below, very clever. You've made a deal with a pack of Graal to act as muscle. They'll work out so well. See, these Graal aren't the most trustworthy. Turn on me, guys. 8 them, actually. I'm the only one left. I can't even get upstairs now. I'm sure I can. Right, and neither can you. No, I said I can. See, no one can enter the castle without without Karstaag's blessing, which I have. I figure you help me get past the Graal, I'll get you into the castle. Then you can ask your little dog anything you want. So come on, let's move it. Okay, let's move it indeed. We'll be running into Graal, which are really big creatures. I don't really have any background for... Oh, hello! I don't really have any background for them, but they do seem to be quite... you know, they don't seem to have that do that much damage. The problem, though, is that they can do it quickly and from a distance, and they can tank loads of damage. Like, they can take it. This is rather annoying because, you know, it takes a really long time to actually kill all of them. I don't know exactly what the best way is to go. I think that little hallway that I just entered earlier, that is where I need to go. And this is just a sideshow, basically. Anyway, this is just basically your average kill these guys and fuck off kind of mission. So we'll just have to kill all these guys and fuck off, I guess. And every now and then, of course, I need to rest because these people actually do quite a bit of damage. They do it quickly, that's the problem. And that's the worst problem, even with that's worse still with, how do you call them, the werewolves that we'll eventually be running into, because that will be a problem, the werewolves, just so you know. Werewolves are really annoying because they're extremely fast, you can't get away from them, they keep hitting whatever you do, and when they hit they do a massive amount of damage, and they can tank loads of damage as well, so it's really, really difficult to kill them. So that's just the reason why I was being absolutely massacred later on in the game, and you know, the reason I got extremely frustrated, because I'm like, dude, I'm level 28 by now. I should be able to, you know, take a few of these guys down, but no. Of course, it makes sense that I can't, because, you know, with the whole this is end game kind of thing, and it's an expansion, and it should be hard because it's an expansion and stuff like that. It makes sense, of course it does. It just, you don't actually think about that kind of stuff as you're playing, because as you're playing, the main thought that goes through your head is fuck. So yeah, Krishka, is Krishka's name? Krish. Where did the car come from? In my, you know, assumption that his name was Krishka. Where was the car born? Actually, I think I'll switch over to this sword, because this one barely has any condition left. And I need to make sure that, you know, it actually stays in one piece, otherwise it's kind of annoying. I think now we need to go into that little sideshow thing, that little hallway thingy, the jig. And now I lost it. Where is it? It's really well hidden. There it is. Ah, there. Okay, I think this is not it, actually. Is this it? I'm lost. I'm actually lost. I'm not sure where to go. I think, wasn't here, was it? It was here, yes! I wasn't wrong, and now Krish has to catch up again. Also, I'm still contemplating whether to leave my window open or close it, because it is getting colder. But it was extremely hot in my room. So if I close it now, will it grow really hot again? Or will it just get so cold if I don't close it that I will wish that I had closed it? We'll see. It's going to be an experiment. You might actually be able to hear the seagulls outside. And no, I do not actually live at sea. That would be amazing, but I don't. I live within a few miles of the sea, though. So I think I could travel there within, like... What are you doing? This is not the way we arrange things. I think I'm at about... if I, you know, try... I'm at about half an hour... Oh, okay, that's all of them. You can talk to that annoying little dog if you want. I'll be right behind you. Okay, good. I think within, like, say half an hour, depending, you know, from the local train station, I'll be able to get to the sea, or maybe an hour. Something like that. Come on! Dude! Don't... Where is he? Krish! Fucking Krish! Where is the guy? Krish... Thank you. About bloody time. What kept you so long? No, dude, here! Ah, the follow AI in this game, the pathfinding is extremely bad. Come on, lad. Let's go. Good. You take a sip of water. 2 seconds. You just stare at those crates. And the beautiful blue flame there. I think the crates were absolutely pointless. Yeah, they were. Is this pointless? Yeah, it's cutlery. So no, let's not take any of this either. Nope, nope, nope. I am extremely uninterested in all this. And these guys actually apparently don't really like me all that much, and I really need to be careful now not to kill Krish, because I'd feel guilty about that sort of thing. Which one is Krish? This is like, you know, in those films where... Is this Krish? Ah, yeah, good. It's like in those films when you have like a clone of someone and the person himself, and... Oh, hello. And you have to, you know, the main character has to make a decision who to shoot. That was this situation. Like, but I don't know! And he's like, shoot him! And the other one's like, no, shoot him! I'm the real one! You know, that kind of scene. You know what kind of scene I'm talking about. You're not retarded. You know exactly what I mean. Okay, guy. Dude. Guy, dude. Go follow me. After I take all this stuff. What's this? Quality restore health. Didn't do him much good. Oh, I hate that sound, by the way. Throne room. That sounds like a place where I'd feel right at home. Is this... That's dog, I'm pretty sure. So let's just try out the rest of these things and get some stuff. Because stuff is always good. Come on, I just want to loot this corpse. Not so hard. Cast when used feather ring. Now I think the feather would be good if it was, you know, just on wear. But not if it's cast blah. Or is it cast when... I don't know. I don't care because I already have 2 good rings, so I don't know why I should, you know, care about any of this. Hear that sound? I think those are underwater flies. Okay, there's more stuff over here. Oh, it's a robe. Resist frost. Spell absorption. Nah. I don't care about any of that. Eventually you just have this winning configuration that you don't really want to stray from, because, you know, why would you? Ooh, diamonds. They say they're a girl's best friend, but I like them too. I like that as well, and this, and this. Is there more? No, there isn't, is there? Still Magicka. I never use Magicka, so why would... Wow! These guys had loads of an appetite. Or at least, you know, not these guys because they're rather skinny, but I mean the people who put them here. Assuming, of course, that they actually ate them. They might just have left them here to rot, but it seems kind of, you know... I had a word for this. Something. Inefficient. It's not even an un. It's an in. Okay, let's go on with the story then, because otherwise we'll just keep looting and nothing will ever happen. Just a short rest, because you never know what's going to happen. And then we will go and... Why did I get damage while I was resting? Did I have a nightmare or something? What is this? Actually, I think I'm just continually... I have the... Do you see it? I constantly have the damage overlay on. I don't know what's that all about. You know what? I'm going to save. A new save game and dog, because why not? And then maybe that does it. No, that doesn't do it. And let's load. Let's see if that does it. Come on. Get rid of that overlay. I want to see when I really do get hit, not just some blah. Okay, come on. Come on, give it... No, I still have the overlay, because why not? Okay, dog, hello. What are you doing here? This guy is still like a midget, Jason Statham, but he has a lower tone of voice. What are you doing here? The master will not be pleased. And you come with Krish. Evil, evil Krish. Krish is bad, and you're bad for helping him. He's bad, and you should feel bad. What is it you want? You should leave. Oh, you know, all these Horkers, they're dead, and I was wondering how. This was not our doing. Not even Krish could have gone and done this. He was too busy here. I was too busy here. The master is gone with the wolves, big wolves, evil wolves. Wolves that walk like men. Took the master days ago. No time for the fat Horkers. And Dog did none of this. So wait, your master is gone? Yes, the master is gone. He must return soon. The wolves came and took him away. Big wolves, evil wolves, wolves that walk like men. You already said this. Left Dog all alone, but the master will be back soon. The master must come back soon. Okay, so I guess that this is goodbye time then. Let's see what's in that throne room. Probably all locked chests that I can't... Ooh, look at that, monies. More monies. It's not actually like a heap of money, because this is like small change compared to what I have, but that doesn't matter. That's not actually important. What's important is that I have more money. So let's see, now I need to go and quickly travel towards Skull Village to report my findings. And then they'll be like, what? He's gone? Then I'll be like, yeah. And they're like, okay, I'm stumped. And then nothing will happen because, you know, we're at a dead end and it will become a cold case, and eventually some detective will work it all out. And that semi-joke only makes sense if you actually know the, you know the show Cold Case, which lots of you probably don't, so... But oh well, that's hardly the point. We're almost near Skull Village again, so we can, you know, busy ourselves with killing some of the local fauna. and talking to the native population. That's actually the advantage of me having waited so long between plays, because even though I have played this before, I've kind of forgotten what was expected of me. So I have no idea what's going to happen now. Well, I do have a vague idea. Karstaag, bloody bloody blah. Have you learned more about the death of the Horkers yet, or the involvement of Karstaag and his wriggling minions? Well, Karstaag and his wriggling minions weren't actually involved because he's not there. I feared as much. Even those creatures could not have caused such carnage. This is a bad sign, Morris, and I fear we have not yet seen the worst. Take this. From what I hear of those Grau, it will be a valuable aid to you. Perhaps it will keep you safe during the troubled times ahead. Now I fear we must speak more about the Blood Moon prophecy. So, wait, talk to me about Grau. I've heard them called that. Yeah, by me. And by yourself. We do not know what they really are. Perhaps an evil spirit, perhaps a great beast. Whatever they are dangerous. Their claws and tusks rend armor and tear flesh. They will attack alone or in packs. So, they will attack anyway. Whether they're alone or in packs, it doesn't really matter. Take care when they are near. I'll just beat their teeth in. So, what about this Blood Moon prophecy? It is time we spoke of this. The legend of tells of a time that occurs once in each era, when a demon god will walk the land in the company of his hounds, creatures of terrible might. He is the hunter, and his coming is preceded by 3 signs. Only 3? I prayed that I had misread the signs, misunderstood the prophecy, but I am sure it is not so. So what are these signs then? Probably fire on the lake, werewolves, and... I don't know. Fire and werewolves. The first tells of fire from the Eye of Glass. This we have seen on Lake Fjording, though I'd hoped it was the mere magic of the Draugr Lord. Next, the prophecy tells us of the Tide of Woe. The Horkers. Even now our shores are lined with the corpses of the Horkers, dead for a reason we cannot fathom. Finally, the prophecy tells us of the Blood Moon, when the young moon itself runs red with the blood of the hunter's prey. Look to the skies, Bloodscar. The 3rd sign is upon us. Now we await the hunter's game. What is that game then? You know, what are the rules and everything? According to legend, it varies from era to era. Our grandfathers' grandfathers tell of a time when the hunter and his hounds preyed upon entire tribes of men. Taken to the hunting grounds, the men were hunted by the hounds. The hunting hounds. The ones that died were the lucky. The survivors faced the hunter himself. In another era, the hunter took only a single man as his prey. It is said if the prey can last through the Blood Moon, the hunter returns to his demon realm for another era. We have only to await the hunter's plan. Okay, so is it going to come here by FedEx truck or something? There is little to be done until he lets it be known to us. Certainly it will not be long. I fear for our people, Bloodskull. There is little I can do to protect them in these times. I have only to pray for the Allmaker that he watches over us and keeps us from the hunter's grasp. Okay, that's helpful.